Hello gamers, my name is Seadude Gamer and welcome back to the Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. Today has been a pretty interesting day for me. So, I live in Australia, the place where it's normally warm, especially around this time of year, that being summer. And today was warm, yes, as it tends to be, but it was also wet and raining and horrible. And given that the only way to get actual fresh air into my room is to open the door to the outside, because that's just how the room I'm in works, it was kind of a stuffy day for me. We are definitely switching to Bird because he has damp, and I don't want any more self-destruct incidents. You hear me, game? No more self-destruct incidents. I'm still a little salty. I've been looking into getting some potato chips to just sort of go with that, maybe a bit of vinegar to rub in the wound, of course. But yeah, it's been an interesting day. It's been warm, it's been wet. I woke up to even more news about React World and the Fine Bros and that whole debacle, which I will share with you, because why not? Why not tell you people about things in my life? Okay. Fine Brothers did this whole thing where they got trademarks for various things like React. They actually trademarked the word React in relation to YouTube videos, which is why there were a whole bunch of different videos getting taken down, as well as like YouTubers React, Teens React, all that sort of X-React sort of thing. Either way, they got all these copyrights, which I think they got them like last year or something, but they've only recently put them on the Content ID system, I think, or something like that, like the automatic video takedown service. God damn it! Why would you get burned then? Nala, why would you do that? No, you're not going to one-shot this. Why would you just get burned there? This Ponytail is not even that good of a step. Okay, well at least you give as good as you get. You both got the 10% chance there, but the only difference here is we have burn heals, so I think we're good. But yeah, back to React stuff. How are you getting burned in the rain? God damn it, Nala. Sorry. Mine needs to focus when doing things, but when I'm just pressing the A button a lot, or in my case the X key, because emulations and such, yes, I know I'm a terrible person at using emulation when I have a perfectly functional 3DS that doesn't have a capture card in it. But how else am I going to record this for you people? I'm just thinking of you, the people. You, the people. I'll get back to presidential stuff in a minute. Because that would have been a great segue if that's what I was actually talking about, but it's not. So, meh. At least you won't be able to get flinches on this stomp. Where was I? Oh yeah, React stuff. Yeah, so they got all these copyrights, trademarks, I don't know, something along those lines. They used it to enforce the Content ID stuff. Got a whole bunch of videos taken down, you know the story, I've been telling it to you for the last 2 days. But today, yes, thank you for the Parahacks for the win, and just watching it to me. I've jinxed myself with the Parahacks now. It worked for me once and it'll never work again. But yeah, so today, I woke up to the news that Fine Bros had officially taken down, like gotten rid of all of their copyrights, which is probably good. This is sort of in reaction to basically like probably close to 1 million people just boycotting their channel, like just unsubscribing. Maybe not 1 million, but a good chunk. It was like 100,000 a day. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I went to the Pokemon this time instead of the bag. I'm learning. Super question next time. I actually use that, actually. Because Nala is looking a little low. But yeah, they got rid of all of their copyrights. They're gonna put back all the videos that were taken down with the Content ID stuff, which is good. And it's a step back in the right direction, I think, for them. Probably still going to be burned a bit by this whole thing, like I saw a few things saying it's hard to regain trust after that sort of stuff. Like they've forsaken the community, not forsaken the community, and making that up entirely. What am I talking here? But yeah, basically it's going to be very difficult for them to get the trust of the community back after this whole thing. Haha, damn, see, I fucking told you. Ha! Haha! Fuck off, Geodude. Self-destruct bullshit. I win. I'm the winner. That's the title, I don't even care. I am the winner. But yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, so all the videos that have been taken down due to the whole React World scenario should all be put back in their proper place. They don't have the copyrights anymore, so they can't do that again unless they reapply. But I'm fairly sure that they know the backlash from that will actually doom them as a business. So, yeah. I think that's all. I hope that that is all I ever have to say on the React World debacle. Because that was... I mean, it's given me something to talk about in these episodes, and without it, I probably wouldn't have all that much to talk about, because I have a very small sphere of things that I talk about. One of those things, however, is a thing that I saw on Twitter, and Daniel was really hoping I'd get the light off there. So, if you're on Twitter, you might be aware that the Ohio... what's the name of the thing? Just get Twitter up on my computer while this runs. We're going to switch to... let's see, in the Iowa caucus, there it is. So yeah, the Iowa caucus is basically the presidential candidate race sort of thing that they do in, I believe, each state. I haven't really looked into it all that much. That's kind of a theme with me. I don't look into things. But yeah, it's basically everyone in one of the states gets together in each of their individual counties. They sort of vote who would they want as their presidential candidate for the Republicans and the Democrats. What was it? Which group is which? Because I can't actually remember which is which, like Democrats, Republicans. Oh well, one of the teams has Trump and like Ted Cruz and all that sort of stuff, and the other team, and yes, I think team is the correct word, because this is basically just sports that decides how the world works. Damn it, I was really hoping Kinesis wouldn't affect that. Oh well. But yeah, so the Iowa caucus happened today in America, where the president lives. Damn it! God damn it! This is going to be difficult. Man, this Kadabra really just knows what's up. But yeah, so that all happened. If you don't already know, and you probably should if you're on the internet, and in an obscure enough place of the internet to know about me and my games that I play, if you found your way deep enough into the internet to find this, I'm fairly sure you can know about presidential candidates. And wow, that actually did a lot of damage. Good job, Brian. You're doing work. So yeah, Iowa caucus. So between like Ted Cruz, Jeb Bush, what's his rich face? Donald Trump. Almost said Donald Trump there. He's probably a bit frumpy after this. Yeah, I don't know which is which. Do we want to heal up Brian? Yeah, what do you got, Brian? I reckon you're good enough. That was confusion. You did 19, so I think you're fine. But yeah, Ted Cruz won on his side, beating out Donald Trump by a good 4 or 5%, I think. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Trump just seems like he is used to having all of the money, and he thinks the world works entirely on money, and it really doesn't. Which is, it's good to see that some portion of America well, maybe not doesn't think the same, but thinks more not that than other things. I don't know. This battle will get ace to level 28. That's nice. What do you got? Sing! Of course, this battle might take a while. But yeah, that's pretty good. But the main thing I actually want to talk about is the whole fact that Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, who were the main people for their place, their party game, words, their particular area. Yeah, I'm just going to try and wing attack through this, unless he uses Fury Cutter. Then we're going to awaken him, because that thing will just keep on getting power every turn. Yeah. Because if it lands 6 of those, then that'll probably actually do a fair chunk of damage. Status heals. Actually running out of awakenings here. That's disappointing. Where was I? Oh yeah, Bernie Sanders and that person. So, Bernie Sanders last year at the Iowa caucus, Hillary Clinton got about 62, 67% of the vote. I can't remember exactly what it was because I wasn't paying attention to much in the way of politics at that point in time. Even though I probably should. Like, America, big world power, pays to know what's going on there. Knowledge is power and all that. But yeah, Hillary Clinton got about 67% of the votes for who could be the presidential candidate, and Bernie Sanders got about 7. So that wasn't a good time for Bernie Sanders. Ooh, aerial ace, excellent. That is a good move to learn before the gym. What's that? It's power 60. That's power 60. Never miss. Do I want to? Should I just get rid of wing attack, keep quick attack, double team, and whirlwind? Yeah, I reckon that's fine. I don't think I need 2 flying type moves. Unless one of them does something radically different, but that doesn't have a better chance to crit or anything. And this is strictly better unless something has spite. So I'm just going to get rid of wing attack, put aerial ace in. Which is nice. I do like aerial ace on a flying type Pokemon. It is very much a thing I enjoy. But yeah, things were not looking good for Bernie Sanders this time last year. But this year, so I'm not entirely sure of the whole story. I sort of came into it right at the end after a lot of the stuff was happening, but I've sort of gone back through and looked at some of the stuff. So things started out looking like they were pretty strong. I think they were pretty strong for Bernie, like he had like 60%. That was only at like the quarter mark, so that didn't really work too well. Yeah, we'll try a bind here. Actually no, we still need Brian to get some that final level, so we'll switch it to Brian, because now we'll still get some good experience here. Sorry, I need a drink of water. Actually speaking rather fast, which is not the norm for me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so started out looking like it was going in Bernie's favour. Then I think it sort of seesawed back and forth a bit. Probably, I'm not entirely sure. Switch to Bert. Make sure to switch to Bert. Yeah, and then so it was sort of going back and forth. It just sort of evened out a bit, and it just kind of stayed evened out. Eventually, like Hillary was like 12 votes ahead or something, and she did this whole like there's 5 or 6% of the vote still to be decided, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But she like went up 12 votes ahead. She started doing a victory speech. Haha, again with the self-destruct. Fuck you, Geodude. Yeah, started doing a victory speech at like 12 votes ahead, which really not that many votes. There's like, I want to say 1,500 or 1,400 votes. 12 votes is not a big majority. But yeah, it was between Hillary and Bernie. Hillary had 49.6% and Bernie had like 49.2%, which is a bit of an increase from the 7. I should be attacking here instead of just talking about possible presidential candidates. This is just the first state out of many. But yeah, given where he was last year, 7% to 49.2, almost winning. Yeah, so starts giving a victory speech. Then I think there's like a vote recount or something, or some more votes come in, and it turns out she's only in the lead by 3 votes, which is just like, I mean, yes, you're winning, but good God, you're not winning by much. That is not worth a victory speech. A win by 3, not worth a victory speech. Like that's a okay, good game. Let's just call this a draw. I mean, yes, if this had gone on for that much more time, then yes, I probably would have. If this was the only place that the election was taking place, then yes, I would have won. But yeah, so technically a victory, but not by much, and it's probably much more of a victory for like Bernie Sanders, because going up by 300 votes? 300 votes? What? Words? Brain? That's not how that works. Going up by like 43%, 42%, that's a hell of a jump. And the thing is with Bernie Sanders, he is basically just funded by the people, not like corporate sponsors or anything like Hillary Clinton. I'm not making any judgments or anything, I'm just stating the facts. I'm not sure if it will actually matter because I'm Australian and have no sway on the potential votes of an entire nation of Americans. But yeah, I just find it interesting that it got that close. And then I found out that some of the votes were decided by the flip of a fucking coin. A goddamn coin! That's some goddamn playground bullshit. It's like, I'm the strongest. No, I'm the strongest. I'll arm wrestle you. Bell ends. Flip a coin, see who wins. I flipped the coin higher. That's not how flipping a coin works. Brain, shut up. Alright, anyway. But yeah, there were... And it wasn't just one coin flip either. Like, one coin flip, that doesn't make the difference. 6 coin flips, all in Hillary Clinton's favor. I'm sorry, something seems a little off with that sentence. 6 coin flips. Each of them is a 50% chance. Okay? So we'll just go with that. So that's 6 coin flips in her favor. That is a potential 12 vote difference. So they all went in Hillary's favor. God damn it with the flinches. I'm probably just gonna switch to Bernie. This is getting... Actually, that won't really help all that much. I'm just gonna go this spark. Let's go for a stomp. Please no flinches. Come on. Oh, went for the critical though. I had a feeling she could take it, but I wasn't entirely sure. Oh, well, you got paralyzed, so you should move faster, actually. Don't want to risk that, though. Fuck. Let's just use the super potion. Fuck risking that. Risking Dharma. Fuck. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah, 6 coin flips. So, all 6 of those went in Hillary's favour. So that's plus 6 votes to Hillary, minus 6 votes to... what's-his-face? Bernie Sanders. Pokeballs? What? That's not, that's not a thing you can do. Yeah, so... if those had been evenly split, like all the ties had been evenly split between the 2 frontrunners, Bernie and what's-her-face, Moneybags, Hillary Clinton, there we go. No, Moneybags is fucking what's-his-face, Donald Trump, there we go. He's Moneybags. He's who I crash into with Spyro. Oh man, I want to play that game again. If I could play that game on this channel, I'd be happy. That might be a good thing to look into after I'm done with this whole thing. because I think story games are definitely the way to go. Anyway, getting off track. I do that sometimes. Sorry. Yeah. So I think what it ended up being was like a 4-vote difference or something like that. So we are definitely running up to time here. I'll just finish this conversation and then we'll be done. So it was like a 4-vote difference. So 3 of the votes that went to Hillary would have gone to Bernie. So that's -3 for Hillary, +3 for Bernie. That puts Bernie 2 votes ahead. That would have been a victory for Bernie if the split votes, like the tie votes, had been evenly spread. That's just... You faster now? Hey, you're faster than Abra. Nice work. One shot. But yeah, it's just... Hillary can in no way call that a win. If those votes... If those were hung votes, like none of those votes went to Hillary, Bernie would have won. Bernie would have won that whole thing. If none of those votes had been counted at all, Bernie Sanders would have won that. So, I don't know. I live in Australia where voting isn't decided at the flip of a coin. So, see, that part is me judging. Not about the individual views in any political candidates, blah blah blah, disclaimers and such. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Hope you all enjoyed this slightly rambling, off-the-rails episode of me talking about presidential candidates, react videos, and near misses in critical hits. So, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that one. I didn't even get to talking about what I actually did today. That might have to wait for tomorrow's episode. Who knows? It's not really that interesting. I played Laser Skirmish. I like Laser Skirmish. It's fun. I'm going to see you on the next episode of the Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. See you tomorrow. Bye.